What is going on, Kingdom Hearts fans? It's your boy Amaziah here, and today I'm going to be reading something very special to you guys because I want to get fucking right into this topic. So, Tetsuya Nomura was in an interview with Engadget, and he had to say this about our fucking boy. He said that Roxas is the utmost secret of Kingdom Hearts 3. So, this leads to a lot of fucking possibilities when it comes to this fucking character. A lot of people have been questioning whether or not Roxas would come back. Even now, people still question whether or not he'll come back. But of course, recently we got in the Frozen trailer, the one we got for the showcase, we got the cutscene of Yenzo telling Sora that in order for Ansem's digital Twilight Town to be fully realized, of course he would have had to include Roxas's full data into the computer. So his full data would have had to have been used to actually create the Twilight Town and of course the events that happened within the datascape. So who knows, of course, exactly what that means. I think that it means that Roxas is actually alive, and of course he is well. It's just a matter of where is he now. Hell, in Dream Drop Distance, Ansem the Wise tells Riku that he is not the visitor that he was expecting. Now, if Riku is not the visitor that, of course, Ansem the Wise is expecting, does that kind of mean that Sora is supposedly supposed to be diving into his own heart to meet Ansem the Wise? I highly doubt it. Maybe that does have something to do with Roxas. And then in Dream Drop Distance, we also had Roxas who showed Sora all of the pain within his heart from the people who are connected to him. And this kind of does mean that potentially Roxas has some kind of special powers when it comes to the power of the heart. We know that Naminé had power over memories, so potentially Roxas could have power over heart itself. And of course, we know that there's something in the Kingdom Hearts 3 synopsis called the Key to Return Hearts. He potentially could be that too as well. There's a lot of different rooms for speculation now, or he could just be, of course, like, oh, he's the biggest secret because he potentially could be the final 13 secret, or he potentially could be the final guardian. It's just more so who would he choose to work for, and obviously that would be Sora in the game because he doesn't hate Sora for what happened. He even told him that this could have been the other way around, but it really does have to be you, meaning that he legitimately accepts that he wasn't the character chosen to, of course, fight off the darkness. It was chosen to be Sora, so of course he's happy and content with the fact that Sora will eventually bring everyone back, including himself and of course his friends. But something about Roxas is heavy, and I think that this has to do with what he was labeled when he was a part of the Organization 13, and he was labeled the Key of Destiny. Now, of course, this doesn't mean anything because of the way how Tetsuya Nomura writes. He goes along in a way that, of course, he ties things in later. You can tell he ties things in later, but of course, when it comes to Roxas, this Key of Destiny label could be turned into something very huge, something very important, and I wonder if this means something else too, because once I read this, I was thinking to myself, yo, what if this nigga Roxas is actually Ventus as a nobody? But of course, either potentially he doesn't have memories, or of course he's faking like he doesn't have memories, and that's pretty much the reason why they're going after Roxas so damn hard. Because you realize, if they have control over Aqua, let's keep going with the idea that Aqua is a secret of darkness for a second. If they have Aqua, wouldn't they essentially be getting Ventus through, of course, wouldn't they essentially be getting Roxas through getting Ventus, and then of course they could have had like the two versions of pretty much Roxas pitted against each other between like the 7 Guardians and of course the 13 Seekers? Does that not make sense to anyone else? But of course then it's like, okay, well, Roxas does look like Ventus, and of course Tetsuya Nomura has already explained that it's because of the fact that, of course, when Sora released his heart, he was kind of influenced by Ventus, and that's why he looks that way. But it doesn't mean that he's Ventus's nobody. I think he stated that it doesn't mean he's Ventus's nobody. He just looks like him because of the influence from his heart. Well, now I'm starting to think that that was potentially a lie, or potentially he's gonna retcon it, and of course he will be Ventus's nobody. And of course, if Xehanort can put a heart into him, he would pretty much become Ventus. He pretty much would, because he would be a fully solid whole being. It would just be, of course, he would still be labeled Roxas because that's the X in his name. As a matter of fact, Roxas does still have the X in his name because he should be called Sora. So who fucking knows? Who fucking knows, man? There's some crazy ass shit that's gonna go on with my boy, my fucking favorite Kingdom Hearts character, because of course, this was my entry into the series. All I wanna say is, man, I hope no fuckery goes down with my boy, and I hope that, of course, Tetsuya Nomura does justice for my boy after so long of being fucked over. Man, man, I just don't know what's going down. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at AmaziahYT. Links in the description and the comment section below as the pinned comment. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace the heck out.